The C-HR was always the car Toyota used to prove it could take a risk. The first one was a small hybrid crossover that sold on looks alone, and now the name returns as something far more serious. This is the fully electric C-HR, and it arrives at a moment when almost everyone had decided Toyota was the company that did not believe in electric cars. Standing here at the Bucharest Motor Show in this dark green over black finish, it makes that idea look a little out of date. The design is the first thing that tells you Toyota was not interested in playing it safe. The coupe roofline drops hard toward a full-width light bar, and the rear haunches are pushed out far enough that the car looks planted even when it is parked. The hammerhead front end seals off where a grille would normally sit, because an electric car does not need one, and the lower bumper does the work of shaping the air instead. It is aggressive without being loud, and that balance is hard to get right. Inside is where the surprise sits. The dashboard wraps toward the driver with a layered design, a 14-inch central screen, and a smaller display set high near the base of the windscreen so your eyes barely leave the road. The materials are softer than the price suggests. The light gray upholstery lifts the whole cabin, and the panoramic glass roof makes the space feel far larger than the exterior hints at. You sit in it and immediately understand that Toyota was aiming higher than the usual compact electric crowd. The front cabin keeps things calm and uncluttered, with a rotary gear selector and two wireless charging pads freeing up the center console. The rear seats are the bigger story. Legroom is genuinely usable for adults, the bench is shaped well, and rear passengers get their own air vents and charging ports. The coupe roof does cost a little headroom for taller passengers in the back, but the trade is small, and the airy glass roof keeps the space from ever feeling tight. The boot is where the coupe shape asks its real question. With the rear seats up, there is enough room for a large weekly shop or a couple of soft bags, somewhere in the region of 25 cubic feet in this configuration, and the load floor is flat and usable. It is not the deepest space in the class, but the wide opening and squared edges make it more practical than the sloping tailgate would suggest. If walkarounds like this help you decide between the real contenders, subscribe so the next one lands before you sign anything. Under the floor sits the part that turns this from a styling exercise into a genuinely quick car. The dual-motor all-wheel drive setup produces 338 horsepower and 323 pound-feet of torque, enough to reach 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. That is sports car territory in a family crossover, and it never feels like a number Toyota added just for the spec sheet. The 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery gives an estimated 287 miles of range, and a fast charge takes it from 10 to 80% in around 30 minutes. Then there's the figure that quietly reframes the whole conversation. The battery here is covered for up to 10 years and 650,000 kilometers, provided you keep servicing it with Toyota. Most rivals stop at 8 years, and that gap is built on 3 decades of Toyota battery data, rather than marketing confidence, which takes most of the sting out of any worry about long-term electric ownership. So the C-HR is no longer the car Toyota uses to look brave. It is the car that shows the company understood electric power all along, and was simply waiting until it could do it on its own terms. And if this is the version Toyota chooses to lead with, the rest of the lineup is going to be worth watching. For watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.